What's up everyone, it's Burrows Point here, and I've got a quick update video for y'all to kind of give y'all an idea of what's been going on here in the last 3 weeks or so. All right, so as some of y'all may have noticed, I have kind of been absent from the channel here in the last 2-3 weeks or so. And this is not anything that I had planned or anything that I even was kind of wanting to happen or anything of that nature. So I've had to kind of take a step back from the channel for just a couple weeks. As you guys may have noticed, some of the comments have piled up, and I've been working on responding to everyone and kind of getting to everyone's feedback. But about 3 weeks or so, 2-3 weeks at this point, I came down with something that was very flu-like, COVID-like, something along those lines. Had a lot of crud going on, and I just could not shake it for whatever reason. I took some COVID tests during that time, all came up negative. So best I could reckon is that I had a severe cold. But like I said, I was down pretty much for like 2 weeks or so. And basically was unable to kind of post, ride, really do a whole lot of anything. And I still got some kind of lingering sinus crud coming out of that. And I don't know if it's allergies or what, but you know, this is kind of something that my health had held me back for the last couple weeks. And you know, that was something that I was trying to get over so I could get back doing videos, doing the things that I love to do. Right about the time I started feeling a lot better, we actually had a severe weather event here in Alexander City where I'm at, and it did some damage around my property, and I've been having to clean up like storm debris and things of that nature, and that's been eating up a lot of my time. Project X, the new garage slash studio slash whatever, has been put on hold because of that. I mean, it was just a lot of things going on. Couldn't ride, couldn't do a whole lot of anything. So you know, I just had been kind of tied up with all that just as soon as I thought I could, you know, start coming back and doing things. So I'm kind of a little behind, but that's okay. You know, it's one of those things. I know that everyone in the audience knows that I'm a part-time YouTuber. I have a life outside of YouTube. I appreciate y'all and the grace that y'all afford. And I'm happy with the fact that someone watches these videos. I'll be completely honest with you. So couple more updates, just kind of let everyone know kind of what's going on. So the Kawasaki Vulcan Voyager, I have had that bike in the shop for about 2 weeks now, actually a little bit longer than that. And I just got it back from the shop over the weekend. It has developed a kind of buzzing sound that's concentrated in the front end. I'm thinking it has something to do with the axle, the wheel caliper, or the brake calipers, the wheel, something along those lines. I've tried to isolate and troubleshoot it. I'm not sure what's going on with it. I took it down to the shop, a shop in the Montgomery area. They couldn't make heads or tails of it. So I'm going to do like TD205. He took his bike up to a shop called Tech 46 in Birmingham. So I'm going to try to get the bike up there at some point for them to take a look at it and try to see if they can diagnose what's going on. Like I said, it's the weirdest thing. It's like a buzzing sound. Kind of sounds like I got bees in the fairing, I'll be honest with you. Buzzing sound in the front end, some vibration, not really sure. So that's one of the developments. So that bike has been down for a while. And I had been riding the BMW R1200 CLC. The thing about that bike is I've been riding that bike and I've owned it for several months now. I think it's been almost a year, but I've owned this bike. I've ridden it around. I've taken it all over the state. I took it on my Veterans Awareness ride from the tip to the root of the state. I took it to the Tail of the Dragon. I have taken that bike a lot of different places and ridden it for hours and hours on end. With that being said, I thought that I've always thought that having a boxer engine was cool, and I have nothing against BMW motorcycles at all. Like BMW motorcycles generally, there's no issue with that at all. But I thought that, you know, having the boxer engine, I know it's a little bit different than having a traditional V-twin, and I have ridden this bike for miles and miles and miles, and I've just gotten to the point where I am not sure that the boxer engine is something I like anymore. Which I'm kind of glad that I bought this bike in order to learn about the boxer engine and what my preferences are. And sometimes you really don't know about a bike until you get on it and ride it. I had my sights set at one point in time on a R18 Transcontinental touring, Grand American Touring version. And I don't know. I think that I would be in a worse position now, or would have to make some hard decisions now, if I had bought that bike and then determined that, you know what, something ain't jiving here, whatever. And I can't really put my finger on what it is I don't like about that bike. It's a great little scoot. It moves, it'll haul. I mean, it will get on the road and purr. I mean, just ride along, you know, at highway speeds. For me, it lacks that rumble, the V-twin rumble. It lacks a lot of other factors that I'm like, you know, that I really like in a motorcycle. So for me, you know, it turns heads. It's a great attention grabber. People love it everywhere I go. But yeah, just for me, it's just not, I don't know. It doesn't, when I get on it and ride it, it doesn't put a big, when I get on it and ride it, it puts a smile on my face, but not the biggest smile on my face like my Vulcan Voyager does. So with that being said, I am probably going to be, I've already listed it on Marketplace. I've been in talks with a couple of people, but if you're interested in a BMW 2004 R1200 CLC, the touring version, I mean, you guys have seen this bike on my videos. It's a great scoot. It's in great shape. It's low miles for the year. It's going to make someone happy. But like I said, it's just not me. And I know there's people out there, there's guys out there that would love to get their hands on this bike, and it would make them happy to have it, and it would put a big old smile on their face. And I wish them, I want you to get, if you're that kind of guy, if you want a boxer engine, or you're looking at R18, you can't quite shell out the cash, you know, you're interested in some bike like this, it's on Facebook Marketplace. Take a look in the Alexander City area. It's there. So all I'm worried about at this point is I just want it to go to a good home, I guess is what I'm getting at. So it's a great bike. Like I said, it's a great bike. And you know, if I had about 12 different motorcycles and I just was adding one more to the collection, I would let it sit, honestly. But I ride my bikes, so you know, this is not something that I just want to hang on to forever. So that's that basically. So those are probably the next big two announcements. Would be that the Kawasaki Vulcan Voyager has been in and out of the shop on this buzzing situation, and that the BMW is up for sale. No way am I getting out of motorcycle riding. I love doing it. I'll probably find a different scoot, something else that'll strike my fancy, but it just won't be that BMW. So anyhow, so that's that. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, do the thing. Go ahead and tell all your friends about Burris Point, what I'm about, what I do. I would love for y'all to help me get the word out about this channel, to bring some people into the motorcycle community that aren't already here, or if they are in the motorcycle community, kind of check out some of the things I do. Hopefully they're cool, you know, not boring or anything like that. Hopefully I can take you guys to places that some of y'all have not seen. So again, thanks for watching. I appreciate you as always, all of the audience watching here today. And I guess I'll see y'all on the next video. Thanks.